The war of words between Russian military authorities and Wagner Group Chief has taken a new turn. Russia's FSB security service has now opened a criminal case for armed mutiny against Wagner's Yevgeny Prigozhin after he accused the Russian military of targeting his forces and vowed to destroy his rivals. Russia has now issued arrest warrant for him, and Russian tanks are building a fortress around Kremlin to prevent any further aggression by him. In an extraordinary series of audio clips released late yesterday, Prigozhin claimed that a Russian rocket attack had killed scores of his fighters, vowing to take revenge and stop the evil brought by the military leadership of the country. His words were a significant escalation in his long-running standoff with the Russian Defense Ministry. In response, the ministry issued a statement saying Prigozhin's accusations were not true and are an informational provocation, while Prigozhin said that his actions did not amount to a military coup but were rather a march of justice. He had also published a video which he claimed showed the aftermath of the rocket attack on a Wagner camp in Russia's southern Rostov region. The FSB said that Prigozhin's statements and actions constituted calls for the start of an armed civil conflict on the territory of the Russian Federation. Yevgeny Prigozhin is a high-profile, provocative mercenary leader who has led the private Wagner Group's involvement in Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Prigozhin share the same hometown, St. Petersburg. While Putin rose from KGB insider to Russian leader, Prigozhin served a decade-long prison sentence starting in his teenage years before starting a hot dog stand. He quickly began racking up clout in the hospitality industry before gaining Putin's attention. By the time Putin was at the highest echelons of the Russian government, Prigozhin was helping serve his state dinners like the one held in 2006 with then-President George W. Bush, earning him the nickname of Putin's chef. In 2014, Prigozhin is believed to have founded the Wagner Group, a private military contractor that has been involved in conflict in Syria, Lebanon and Ukraine. The Wagner Group has been accused of torture and human rights abuses by several organizations. He has even been sanctioned by the United States and the European Union for his activities. Russian President Vladimir Putin had helped Prigozhin open a school lunch factory on generous state-funded loans. Prigozhin also owned at least part of Concord Management and Consulting, the firm that Justice Department officials suspected of bankrolling online pro-Trump trolling operations during the 2016 election. In the Ukraine war, he has been leading the Russian battle from the front, especially in the areas around Bakhmut city. But few incidents have made the relationship between him and the Russian authorities very bitter. Earlier too, he had accused the Russian authorities of doing nothing in the battle against Ukraine and has said that Wagner's forces were dying because of Russian authorities' inactions.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.